Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a stock that is about to go crazy tomorrow and why you should keep it on your watch list. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of this morning's pre-market analysis video. Without further ado, let's get started right after the intro. All right. So right now we have the SPY. The SPY had a relatively good day today. It did. It did. It was up early this morning. I told y'all to be careful to manage your risk accordingly because even though we're up, it may not be too convincing. Right when the market opened, right out the gates, sellers immediately piled in and caused a pullback. All right, pullbacks are normal. It kind of formed this double bottom here, and then right after that, we started to recover. And right now, it's not doing too bad. I think this move may continue on further if you look at it on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, it's not looking too bad. It's looking like dips are just getting bought up here, okay? So I don't have a problem with this one. We're going to follow up with the SPY in the morning. But the stock that is on the thumbnail that y'all should be keeping in your watches for tomorrow, that one is eBay. All right. And the reason why I want y'all to keep this in your watch list is because it's breaking out of a multi-week line of resistance. All right, it's breaking out. I made a previous video about this thing when we were over here. It looks even better on the daily chart, right? It looks better over here. If you see closely, it's bouncing off of this it bounced off of this previous level of support, and then today it had a massive move upward. I made this video when we were at exactly $54, all right, on the 8th, and that video is right over here, okay, 1 week ago. So yeah, I'm not bearish on this thing at all. I'm still holding long on this one. The price target that I had for the stock was at exactly 60 bucks. I think we can go a little bit higher. Right now it's looking very bullish. The volume is increasing. I like it a lot. Watch this one for a continuation to the upside towards $60. The weekly look even better. And this is a growth stock which long-term investors love. Every time it dips, buyers step in and buy it right back up. And right now it's looking pretty nice. And I think it can go up for probably like 2 straight weeks even. I think so. Or 2 straight months, I mean. This is the monthly. The weekly is not looking bad at all. It's definitely not looking bad at all. And earnings is like there's still more time until earnings, so that gives it room for us to have a pre-anticipatory run all the way into earnings, which I will not hold through earnings. I don't do that at all, and I don't condone anybody holding through earnings, right? But yeah, watch this thing for a long. I like it. I like the way it looks on the weekly, on the daily, and yeah, that is my very honest opinion of eBay. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The very first one that we will be covering today, that one is CWH. And CWH looks very nice. It pretty much looks like identical to eBay. In my opinion, this thing looks pretty nice. It looks nice. There's a flag on here though. There's a flag on here, and it broke out like last week, and it's holding steady. And it looks like it wants to open up at $32. If the SPY is bullish tomorrow, this move might carry on. Dip buyers bought the SPY, and also this stock got bought up. As you can see, this one is a dragonfly doji. All right, so watch this thing for a long. I'm not bearish on the stock at all. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Not bearish, okay? Not bearish. That's my very honest opinion for that one. The next one that we will be covering today, somebody asked me to do a follow-up on HUYA. And HUYA is not doing bad at all. It's really not. If you look at it on the daily chart, my drawings are still there. And I think this move is like is it's just money flowing into Chinese stocks, in my opinion. Again, this is what I think. This is from what I'm seeing, right? I think as all the Chinese stocks are moving up, this one is also creeping up slowly, and the price target is still the same. I still think that it's gonna go to $26. I made this video a very long time ago, like I think last year in December, right over here. And so far, I made another video when we dipped down over here, and then I reviewed these ones. And again, my thoughts and opinions are not changing. We can go higher. We can go a lot higher. So definitely keep this one on your watch list as well, and manage your risk accordingly. All right, the next one that we're gonna talk about is SRNE. Let's talk about SRNE. SRNE was one of the stocks that I've mentioned this morning. All right, and the pattern that I see here is on the daily chart. It's on the daily chart. It's very similar to the trade that I made on Pfizer. Pfizer showed the same thing and ran the same way. All right, and if you look at it in the 5-minute chart, I told all of you this morning that watch this thing for a drop. Right, my drawings are still on here. I watched this thing for a drop, followed by a sideways movement, followed by a run. And if you see the chart, it dropped here, all right? It kind of made this move up here, right? And then it kind of went sideways, all right? We're going to call this sideways motion because it pretty much went nowhere from the bottom here, right? It pretty much went nowhere. The average of the move up versus the move down is this line right here, all right? And now it looks like it's going up again after some news, right, that magically popped up. So definitely watch this thing for a potential long. I'm still bullish on it. I think it can go to 11 tomorrow, maybe even 12. So yeah, my thoughts and opinions are not changing regarding SRNE. I think it can move even higher. I think it can move higher. So the next one that we're going to talk about is QCOM. Somebody asked about QCOM a while ago, right? And I think we were over here, right when we were about to fall between the 18th and the 20th. And I told y'all to watch this thing for a potential sideways motion, which is exactly what it did, right? And this sideways motion pisses off a lot of the short sellers who are in here, who want the stock to tumble all the way back down to the lows of like 120, right? That drop didn't happen. It went sideways with some strength, and then they got out of there last week, and it's staying up above it. And right now, after hours, it's actually moving up slowly. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing open up at like 166 and then immediately sprint out the gates. Watch this thing for a parabolic move. This stock may want to go parabolic. I would not short this as a short seller, right? So if you haven't been buying here and buying here and buying here, the risk is getting high as the parabolism of the stock is getting strong. So just keep that in mind, and also be careful if you're trying to short this. I really would not short this. I would not short this thing. All right, so that's my very honest opinion of this thing. Where is it gonna go? I think it can go up to 172, maybe 175, maybe 175. We'll see. We'll see. Now, the next stock that we're going to be talking about is another stock that actually looks exactly like this one. That stock is SPWR. Yeah. Okay. And the consolidation on this one wasn't as aggressive as QCOM. But again, the same principle still applies. Short sellers over here are very angry. They try to go back in again, and then they got crushed. And now the stock is moving up higher. All right, pre-bar after hours is at 37.10, and I think it can move all the way up to 40. I would not short this thing. I really wouldn't. I would not. It's been monstrous for a long time, and I don't think this move is done yet. I think it can go higher. Where would I short this? Because I'm not chasing that. Where would I short this thing? I would like to short it at 40, maybe 50. Yeah, maybe 50. If it can sprint up to 50 really, really quickly, I would love that. Like if it can just go up there very, very fast, I would like to short that thing down, all the way back down to like 36. But yeah, as of right now, there's just too much strength on it. The volume is increasing. Short sellers are about to get annihilated, in my opinion. Okay. So that is my thoughts on this stock. If you get value from the video, definitely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm as always. And if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you get notified whenever I release these post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon, and the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, if you are new to the investing world, you're looking to get started to start trading today, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below, step 1 through step 4. It only takes about 15 minutes or less to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 3 free stocks after signing up with Webull. Use my very first link in the description below. And 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using my second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you tomorrow morning at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. Enjoy the outro.